Live from the Television Academy in Los Angeles, it's the 71st Los Angeles Area Emmys.
¿Qué tal? ¿Cómo está? Bienvenido a Primera Hora.
Good Monday morning to you. It's good to see you.
We're all about lifestyle, so we're going to help you live your very best California life.
So let's get started.
All right, let's give out some awards. Let's hand out some awards. Our first award is for Outstanding Independent Programming. Here are the nominees.
Independent Programming. Holocaust Soliloquy, KLCS.
This is Holocaust survivor Peter Fischel. Our cameras have been following him off and on since 1999. This documentary will be available long after Peter Fischel leaves this earth. He wanted to educate young people, in the flesh, about the horrors of the Holocaust.
The Ripple Effect, LA 36.
But funding for the arts tells us we live in a system where the arts are not a priority. We believe that arts for children is a small investment that causes a ripple effect. A ripple effect that can change the world.
And the winner is Holocaust Soliloquy.
First of all, I'd like to thank KLCS. I've spent 20 years working at the city of Burbank at the Burbank channel, but I've had 4 documentaries that have run on KLCS, and the late Sabrina Fair Thomas, who passed away a few years back, was a LA governor here for the LA Area Emmys, helped shepherd this one, especially through the process, and I wanted to thank her family. I grew up in Torrance, about 5 miles from the Crenshaw district. I always say that to give myself some street cred, you know. But my grandfather was a survivor of the Armenian genocide, and you grow up, you know, we grew up in a nice place like Torrance, but you hear the stories. And as a journalist, occasionally I try to do something that reminds us of what he went through and what others went through. Peter Fischel, who I met in 1999, was a Holocaust survivor from Hungary. He was an inspiration. He was retired. He was in his 60s, and I followed him around for nearly 2 decades, from inner city schools to suburban schools to Hungary, where he was a hidden child of the Holocaust, and to Auschwitz. And it's probably the best work I've ever done, but it was such an easy thing to do and such an inspirational thing to do, to watch what he did all the way through his final days. I completed the documentary like 2 months before he passed away, and then changed the ending a little bit. But it kind of shows you how important it is for journalists to keep an eye on government, whether it was the Armenian genocide 100 years ago or what happened in Western Europe in the 30s and 40s. Peter Fischel has a picture framed in the Museum of Tolerance, and he has this expression that he always said to all the kids that he spoke to, and it was never turn your head. And I think this is kind of a lighthearted evening, and we get to see some of the great work done in Los Angeles, feature stories and sports stories. But if we can get back occasionally to covering some government stories in this one-party state, it is important to keep our eyes on politicians and what they're doing, and perhaps we could live by that motto to never turn our heads. Thank you very much. Thanks, guys.